like, you know, without him wanting to have sex with her, she can't get what she wants. She needs to have to get him, and he's the one who's reluctant throughout the whole thing. And she's not there because she wants to be there. She's there because she needs the money, she needs the car, she needs to be there. When you have to be in a place where you don't want to be, where you're doing something you don't want to do, you don't have any power whatsoever, no matter how you try to spin it.
Yeah.
And uh, and again, it's just a matter of of that insecurity of not caring about your body or not caring about sex, because you can just give it to anyone because it doesn't matter, because it's just for fun and we don't need to take it too seriously. And yeah, to a point, you can go out and have fun, and to each their own. But the problem is that going out and having fun is completely giving yourself to someone else, or depending your self-worth on them liking you or making them feel good. And it's not because I choose to empower myself and do this for my own thing, and I don't hesitate of saying this isn't good for me, do it this way, or anything like that. That's not what it is. And yeah, and sadly it also makes people share their bodies online for absolutely no pay, because they need the gratification, they need the encouragement, they need, the self-esteem boost. And in general, we're in an era where people share way too much online. Like, I go through videos sometimes and I just like, how are people not embarrassed about what they share online is beyond me.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Amen. I think that there's a scene where she's at that teenage party. We can kind of tell that some of them are acting more maturely than others, and you're thinking, wow,
Yeah.
it's the younger generation that kind of are learning from all of this shit going on. Um, because also he's the only one acting maturely, but then you've got all of these other ones also doing a lot of shit, and it's just there's the whole kind of disconnect of between both generations, and it's yeah, there's a lot of growing up that needs to happen and making following your path and energy, and yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Sorry, we just took this so literal. We just took this way too seriously
You
than we
did.
should have. But I think it's important to learn from it, and it's important for someone to not only laugh at these things and to take a moment to actually talk about the things that no one else wants to talk about, or people are too scared to talk about, or people are just like, I don't know, let's not take anything seriously.
There's I again, I agree. And but here it's not because the film is trying to go sometimes with these deep, like, relatable moments, then
Yeah.
it's trying to connect to a lot of people and making it seem real. And it's the 30, it's showing the 30, because I felt Jennifer Lawrence's pain when she was at that teenage party of just, wow,
Mm-hmm.
that I don't want to do that anymore. I and so it was trying to connect to the 30-year-old women, and it was also trying to connect to them, to the teenage boys, I assume, of just, this is okay, we're laughing, but hey, wink wink, this is relatable. Well,
Yeah.
it's not just like, not Very Bad Trip, The Hangover. Very Bad Trip is the French title. um the Hangover, that is just ridiculous through and through. It's not trying to connect to anyone. It is just this over the top thing. There's a tiger in their hotel room. It's like, it's stupid from
Yeah.
beginning to end. Then it's either you enjoy that type of comedy or you don't, but they're not trying to make it seem relatable. It is just stupid through and through.
Yeah.
That's fine. And so you can make stupid films through and through, but when you're going with these, like, these topics, and I'm probably repeating myself, but when you're going with these topics, then you want to treat them with the respect that they want. And especially when you've got these huge celebrities in the film, like Jennifer
Hmm.
Lawrence, where a lot of people will go because it's her, and it's, it would be either me with my boyfriend or me with a younger cousin or things like that, and it's just, a lot of, they are banking on this with these huge celebrities, they're banking on it to bring a lot of people for a lot of money, but then it's sending the message to a lot of teenagers who are just stupid. And I'm sorry to any teenagers listening. I was with
It's true.
I was
Embrace it.
Yeah, but I was with very intelligent, emotionally intelligent teenagers yesterday. But at some point I thought, God, they are just teens. Like, they don't realize how young they are and immature they are, and that makes me sound so old. And it's fine because I remember being 17 and thinking it's fine, I got it, I'm mature, I'm an adult, like blah blah blah, I don't need all of this. So much learning about to happen. And so yeah, these teens going to see this film that's got these deep subjects of sex and fitting in.
Yeah.
Well, they're not, it's not done properly. You either want to have the a serious film with something serious going on, where it could be the same premise and just treated in a different way, or complete stupid satire, not making it relatable, of just these weird things happening throughout, and that's that. But no, they tried to make it a mix, and we took it too deep. But when you're aiming to have a wide audience, well, you want to make
Hmm.
sure it's their responsibility to send the right message.
Yeah. And I think they try to send too many messages at once. They try to do everything all at once, and they try to be everything. And it just ended up as a jumbled mess where people can misinterpret it or take away the wrong things. And it, at the end of the day, it can cause a lot of harm because people see this and they take it the wrong way. Or
Yeah,
they take it as, oh, so it's okay for a 30-year-old to start hanging out with a teenager, right? Like, that's fine. Jennifer Lawrence is promoting it, so why not?
yeah, exactly. And it is. I'm going to make a weird connection, but I think that's why they killed James Bond. Sorry for any spoilers.
Oh, I don't watch James Bond, but oh my God.
They
Yeah.
died. But basically, if you kind of follow this type of topic where the wokeness of it all, but with this, I would agree, of the Bond girls kind of, the just not being portrayed as amazing women and things like that. And yes, okay, you've got the head of the CIA that's a woman, but the rest of the women are not powerful women, and they're just sexualized,
Yeah.
something like that. And James Bond has become, it kind of became a villain in how women are sexualized and things like that. And I think that's why they killed James Bond at the end of the last film. Of just, we've had a good run with this character, but we can't continue doing this kind of guy getting all of the women and blah blah blah, and we're changing, so we can't continue with this character. So let's just respectfully kill him off in a blaze of glory, and we're not going to like this anymore. And I think that's the right thing to do. Of just, fine, we're realizing that this is not sending the right message anymore. We're going to stop.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, you need to evolve with the times and but you need to do it right and you need to do it properly. And if you want to send a message, then send the message, but don't do it in a satire way where a person has no idea what to take seriously and what not. But I feel
They're
like
not.
this might be a good point to like, yeah. You're probably like, oh, shut up already by now. Like, yeah.
They've probably tuned out. The people who don't care have probably tuned out.
Well,
And if we
what
get,
I, hmm?
I mean, I'm interested in getting reactions from people, And I mean, if it's, I want to see what people think, and just, taking it deeper.
Yeah.
But honestly, I'd be surprised if the people who defend it are not just people who would engage in disrespectful behavior.
Yeah. People tend to defend things when they're also sort of in a roundabout way trying to defend their own thoughts,
Yeah.
feelings, or actions. Like we think it's okay, or I'm doing the exact thing that she's doing, so I'm going to defend it in that way, even if it's not true. But yeah, I would absolutely be fascinated to hear if people think that we took it way too literal, or if they think that we were actually right. in deep diving into this very, very seriously, and talking about it in a serious matters, if it's like, you know, a thing going on in the world right
Yep.
now.
And on that
Yeah.
note, leave us comments on all the social media platforms. Let us know what you think. We're about to start publishing, so we'll be, we'll be up to date with the episodes when the comments start by this time. So yeah, let us know.
Yep.
Get in the
Follow,
debate.
like, subscribe, and comment everywhere: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, at Pop Culture Cupid. Yes.
Bye everyone.
Anyway, bye bye.